Hi, my name is Matthew Pearson from Zone 1 Hearing. Today I'm excited to tell you about the brand new Unitron Moxi All and Moxi All R models, and I'm going to give you 10 reasons why, if you're thinking about upgrading your existing hearing aids or getting hearing aids for the first time, these fantastic new devices need to be on your shortlist. Coming next. The first reason you should consider the Moxi All is it's an MFA hearing aid, which stands for Made for All. So whereas at the moment there are made for iPhone hearing aids, which involve you holding the phone like this in order to hear through the hearing aids, a made for all hearing aid simply means that if your Bluetooth equipped hearing aid rings, you'll hear it in the hearing aids. You'll then press the button that will accept the call, and then you can just talk. You don't need to hold the phone. In fact, the phone doesn't even need to be in the same room as you. It could be in a pocket, in a bag, in another room, as I say, and it gives you a true hands-free option, which is fantastic if, as I do, you live in Camden, the capital of moped phone crime. So there we go, that's point number one. Then we have two, the Flex Trial. Now, what is a Flex Trial, I hear you ask? I'm actually wearing a pair of them now. So these are badged up Flex Trial. So the Flex Trial is the same as the regular device, but it can be lent to a prospective patient. And the idea being you can try it in any one of the different 5 performance levels to see if it's suitable for you. Now, the great news with that is over the, say, 2 weeks you might be wearing the device, it will store how it's been used in the different environments in the Log It All section. What we can then do as audiology professionals is look at that information and see exactly what kind of lifestyle the person's leading, what percentage of time they're spending in different environments, and make sure they get the right device for their particular lifestyle needs, which is fantastic. And actually having 5 different quality levels differs from lots of the other manufacturers, which have sometimes 4 but more often 3 different levels. So that's the second reason you should consider this great new device from Unitron. Our third reason is Flex Upgrade. So with a normal hearing aid, as you may be aware, once you've gone through the credit period where it can be returned, that's your hearing aid. Apart from adjusting the sound levels, there isn't too much you can do with it. However, with Flex Upgrade, if you've started with a basic version of the hearing aid and decide, for argument's sake, a year, 2 years later, you want to come up a couple of performance levels, you're able to have that technology unlocked in the hearing aid, trial that again. If you like the improvement, you then purchase that improvement. So a lot of people find this is a great feature that Unitron offer, unique to them, and gives you that ultimate flexibility. If your hearing changes or your lifestyle changes, the hearing aid can change with you. So that's reason number 3. Now we have our fourth reason why you should consider the Moxi All, the fact that the aid can be a rechargeable version. So the Moxi All are rechargeable. So this is using technology called Z-Power. So the Z-Power has a charger and a different battery and battery door. So at the end of the wearing period, so usually the end of the day, you simply remove the hearing aids, you put them into the charging device, you'll get 2 green lights which will pulse with showing you they're charging. And when you wake up in the morning, your hearing aids are charged and ready to go for the next day. So it gives you convenience, gives you a good place to store your aids, less easy to lose them. You've got batteries which are non-toxic, recyclable, and you've got that predictable amount of time that you're going to get. You're not going to go into a meeting and find the hearing aids are beeping at you and you need to change the batteries. So that's reason number 4. Number 5 is the IP rating, IP68. So that refers to how well sealed the aid is against ingress from water, moisture, and from dust. So IP68 is a very good rating. So if you were to accidentally get water on the aid or dust, it means it's extremely well sealed. I don't know if you've owned hearing aids historically, but going back in the past, hearing aids sometimes used to allow moisture and sweat in them if you were playing sports or in a humid environment, and they could be going back for repairs on quite a regular basis. So these are very much better protected in that respect. Also, you can probably see it's got a very nice ergonomic shape, very comfortable. very, very good build quality, so quite a handsome hearing aid. So that's reason number 5. Reason 6 for using the Moxi All and Moxi All R is the tinnitus masking facility. So tinnitus is that annoying ringing, whistling or buzzing sound that about 16% of the population suffer from. Now you may not know, just putting on a hearing aid and correcting any hearing loss that you may have, because hearing loss and tinnitus are very often linked, will provide enough amplification to suppress the tinnitus and put it into the background. Now, if that isn't the case, that it does that, you can also have what they call a tinnitus masker, which have been around for about 40 years, but often as a separate device. Now, these are a combination device. So not only have you got the amplification to correct any hearing loss, but you can also have this additional masking sound, which is very effective for quite a large proportion of the population. We find that putting on a hearing aid for people with tinnitus and just providing the amplification alone will often help 50 or 60% of the patients we meet. But with the masking sound, it can help even more people. So what you can do on the app from Unitron is actually control the level of tinnitus masking, and you can also do that on the aid. So a fantastic feature and another great reason to try the Moxi All and Moxi All R. Number 7 is the Rate a Moment facility, which is built into the app on the smartphone. What the patient is able to do is at any given point while they're using the hearing aids is to record whether they feel happy or unhappy with how they're hearing at that time. Now, the more you use that facility, the better any potential adjustments that are required will be for you. So it's important anytime you're happy with the sound to record that, anytime you're unhappy with the sound to record that also. That gets fed back through to your audiology professional, and what they can then do is interpret that data for any adjustments that may be needed on any subsequent follow-ups. And if there are unhappy sort of faces coming through, your audiology professional will have that flagged up to them, so they'll have the opportunity to call you back in and see what we can do to make you happier with your listening experience. So that is reason number 7. So number 8, the TV streamer. So people who've not used hearing aids previously sometimes wonder why you would stream the sound via Bluetooth from the television to the hearing instruments rather than just use the amplification of the mics on the hearing aids to pick up the sound more clearly. Well, certainly hearing aids will allow you to hear more clearly than just your normal hearing if you're hearing impaired. However, with TVs getting bigger and bigger these days, but also getting thinner and thinner, the sound quality has been adversely affected. And because of this, once you experience the sound being streamed via Bluetooth, you'll notice a big difference in sound quality and a big improvement in clarity. So this is one of the reasons why having this great quality stereo sound beamed straight into your hearing aids is far better. Also, you've got the flexibility of being able to move around but still hear the sound from the TV. Now, although it's been called a TV streamer, you can also connect a laptop, connect a tablet computer, you can even connect the mobile phone through the TV streamer. So anything you've got on there can be sent directly to the hearing aids. So fantastic feature. So that's number, where are we? 8. So number 9 is the great sound quality. So what I would say to you is they're quite a sort of an eerily quiet hearing aid, quite stealthy in effect. So what I mean by that is other hearing aids, patients have reported lots of noise coming from the circuit of the aid, quite a lot of staticky sounds, and that's simply not the case with this great model. What you'll find is with these, it's only when you hear sounds being amplified and enhanced that you're almost aware that you're wearing them. So that's one part of it. Now another part, I've got the Pro version on right now. Now what the Pro version can do, it can pinpoint speech in any direction and enhance it, and it does that automatically. You simply put the hearing instruments on and it will enhance the sound irrespective of what environment you're in. So whether that's listening to music, hearing someone in a crowd, whether it's speaking to someone in a quiet place. It will do all that just by simply putting them on and it analysing the environment you're in. So that's reason number, I think we're up to 9, aren't we? So reason number 10 for having the Unitron Moxi All hearing aids on your shortlist is the Unitron Remote Plus app, which you'd have on your smartphone. So for Apple and Android users, just check which generation of their software you've got. But for the majority of users, you'll be able to use, in conjunction with the hearing instruments, the app to turn them up, turn them down, access the tinnitus masking modes if you suffer with that issue. You'll be able to send your reports regarding the happiness of your listening experience, change programs. You can even rename the programs to personalize them further. No bodily worn device or clip-on device necessary. So that's a fantastic reason number 10. Now, a cheeky little reason 11. Now, your audiology professional is going to absolutely love this, and I think you will as well, is the NoaLink Wireless. Now, the NoaLink Wireless means you'll be completely wire-free while you're being programmed. You'll be able to move around, so adjustments on the fly, no wires plugged in, no things hanging around your neck. It's super quick. So if you're going for an upgrade, if we're trying to take the data logging information from your aid so we can figure out any adjustments, this really, really helps. I was just amazed how quickly I put these on and programmed them for myself. So that's, like I say, a sneaky little bonus number 11. Now, we're very passionate at Zone 1 Hearing about getting people to treat hearing loss. Now, there's lots of untreated hearing loss out there. I think from memory, probably about 1/5 of people with hearing loss, both in the UK and USA, tend to take action on the hearing loss, which means there's literally millions and millions of people out there who are living with the problem of untreated hearing loss and all the other associated issues. So we're connected with people worldwide. If you're thinking, well, I'd like to do something, but I'm not quite sure who to speak to, as I say, we're able to sort of point you in the direction of trusted, independent hearing care professionals all over. If you do want to get in touch with anyone or get pointed in the right direction, simply let us know in the comments box or jump on our contact page on our website and ask the question, and we can recommend you someone who'll do a fantastic job for you and hopefully get you on the road to better hearing. So this is Matthew Pearson from Zone 1 Hearing, asking you to please like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel, and remember, sharing is caring. If you think of anyone who might benefit from this information, please make sure you put it in front of them, and we look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you.